Hi. Come on in.
Don't even know if you can hear me at this point. I don't know if you can hear me.
What the heck is going on out there?
We'll make this come further in diagonally.
Oh, that's solid.
Put further in, see if it's still solid. Not too much though, but
Okay.
further, yeah, there.
I might need to chisel it. The size of those! Look at the size of them!
No way.
It's the day after tomorrow.
I've never seen hail like that in my life. Have you?
Odds on running out there?
Oh, actually, are you going to do it?
No, it doesn't
Oh,
you.
I dare you. I dare you to do it.
What do I get?
A big kiss. No, you can't put your hood up, that's the whole point. Pet, stay in.
Nah, that hurts!
Oh my word, that is crazy. Pet, in. I don't think she'll go out anyway. Does it? Do you know what? When I lived in Germany, that's stopping now. When I lived in Germany, the hail was so big it caused holes in the roof of people's homes. I don't even know where our hammer is.
I mean, I'm chipping it. I don't know if there's pipes there. I don't know how weight to put it. Oh, there you go, I'm chipping at it now, look.
Is that just the architects or the actual ceiling?
That's the ceiling.
Your mum will not be happy with us using our scissors. Always use eye protection.
I feel like we're destroying our house.
I know. Well, we'll need the knife now in a minute, won't we? Because it's. Oh my goodness, I'm through. Just hold this on. Well, you can't burst a pipe with something like that, can you? Gosh. Don't burst a pipe or else we're screwed. Oh my word.
Oh, this doesn't feel right.
It's okay. Well, hang on, stop. You only need a width of a phone.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's not long enough for a phone yet.
Nearly. Oh my goodness, can't believe we're doing this. I've just seen through it.
How are we going to cover this back up?
Can't. No, I'm joking. We just have to plaster it and do plasterboard. So that's basic. I think. We're going to
I don't think it is.
We'll have to cut a square, so just
Yeah,
go towards me now.
I don't know how I'm supposed to go towards you.
Well, I'll use this end. Yeah. If you can. Slightly off, just stop.
That should be enough, shouldn't it?
Well, you want to get your hand probably in it, so make it wrist width.
Just to make it bigger. It's gonna fall.
These aren't any animals. Hold up. Okay. I don't know what insulation that is, but. You really want to go outside now, Pep?
They're going that way. The other way he said. Yeah, that's coming this way. Isn't it?
Are we positive?
Well, that looks like a floorboard to me.
It shouldn't
a beam to me.
Yes. Come on, it's going that way.
Well, yeah, I went like that. That way. Now I need to try and seal that up somehow.
Well, hang on. Let's just think about this for a second.
Is that direction. That picture is that direction, the opposite. And that picture is on a diagonal, that direction towards the kitchen on a diagonal. That's a beam.
But we can't see beyond this.
Well, no. But
So what I guess what I'm trying to say is, what we don't want to like send them the picture, him think that yes we've got those, but actually when we knock the wall down, we don't actually need a steel beam, and we've paid $3 for a steel beam that we don't actually need. Because I can't.
the thing is, I can't get up there and move stuff because that might be asbestos. We can't do anything because of that.
Well, we need to test that then, don't
Yeah,
we?
we do.
Okay.
But we need to cover that up.
Yeah, we do.
I don't know how.
Use the hole and tape it up.
Yes, that works. So we think the beams are going, so that's the back door there, that's the front of the house. The structural engineer said if the beams are going that way, so in line with the house, then we shouldn't need a steel beam or something like that.
Yeah.
But if the beams are coming this way, which is width of the house, then he says we'll probably need a steel beam. So knocking this wall through behind me, he's possibly now going to cost about $4 as opposed to maybe like
500.
a grand a max. But we still don't know because there may be asbestos up in that ceiling. So we're going to get another asbestos sample, get that sent off to the lab, see if that comes back asbestos. If it does, that complicates it even further. If it's not, then I can get up in there and have a look.
Good morning, friends. Don't usually come on looking like this. Last night was a difficult night. Oh gosh. I literally feel like I haven't slept at all. I probably got a few hours sleep last night. So yesterday morning I was sat on our bed and I heard something. One second. Sorry, Pepper keeps going near my tulips and I don't want her to touch them. I need to get one of those, you know, like the wooden, not fences, but they're like this big and they're little fences around the border. They're called borders. Anyway, I'm so tired, sorry. She's gonna come back in, isn't she? I will get to tell the story at some point. So, yesterday morning, I was sat on my bed. I think I was having breakfast or something, and I heard something fall through the chimney. And to be honest, my immediate thought was it was an animal, and let's just put it this way, I'm glad it wasn't an animal because that would just freak me out a lot. Anyway, so I didn't really think too much of it. I couldn't hear anything. I sat there for a good half an hour before work and I didn't hear anything else. So I knew it wasn't an animal. And then last night we were literally watching TV in bed. We turned it off, ready to go to sleep, and we could hear like what sounded like a dripping noise. And so it was one of those moments where I probably shouldn't have called it out, because Jared hadn't have really noticed it. Hadn't really noticed it until that point. And hang on. So yeah, so we heard this dripping noise, and it obviously raised alarm bells to us. What was interesting though is that, well, number one, we haven't heard it before, so it must be related to whatever happened to the chimney yesterday. We've been living here for nearly 2 months. It's obvious it wasn't something that was happening all this time, because I'm a very light sleeper, hence why I got no sleep last night, because of this dripping noise. And if it had happened before, I would not have been able to sleep well. Anyway, so this morning we both said it sounds like a dripping noise, and so I said to Jared, when you leave for work this morning, when you go outside, look at the chimney and does it look any different? And he said one of them doesn't have a cap on. So we think it's probably that. We've never had a chimney before, we don't know what we're doing. So I emailed somebody this morning. I'm not gonna lie, they responded within 3 minutes, and I was blown away by that. I've responded to them, so they've come back to me saying they'll put their drone up there and try and see what's going on. I believe, if I'm remembering correctly, we also need to check that the slate around the chimney area is, that there are enough there, because I think there might be a few that need replacing, and I'm considering asking the guy, because it's a roofing company, to do both at the same time depending on the price. So I'm going to, that's probably Jared. Yeah, so we'll see what he says. He hasn't responded yet. I've asked for, so the guy, his name's Joe, he messaged me within 3 minutes, which I was extremely impressed by, probably because he was probably still in bed, I imagine, bless his heart. But yeah, so I've messaged him. He's come back to me saying he'll send his drone up there to see what's going on, and hopefully he can yeah, tell us if that is the problem. I think it probably is, purely because I've gone into the other room next door to our bedroom, which has the chimney that I'm talking about, which also has a chimney, and I couldn't hear the dripping noise come down there, which means I think it probably is the chimney out the back. So yeah. All fun and games, this house. I will also say it is the 12th of September and the house is freezing cold. We also need to get a boiler man in to yeah, fix a boiler for us. We do have a boiler, it's not that we don't, but currently it's very old. It also runs off a water tank, so unfortunately that just means that it's a lot less, I think it's a lot less economically friendly, I believe. Please don't quote me on that, I'm not a boiler man, I'm not pro, but we are planning on getting like a normal ideal boiler. My husband works with boilers, so thankfully we can get one cheaper. But yes, so yeah, we're exhausted. Jared slept with his AirPods in, I think. I slept with one ear on my pillow and the other ear I was kind of covering with the duvet. Didn't work. I probably had about 2 to 3 hours sleep last night. I will say my anxiety kind of runs in the morning, like in the evening when something like this is going on. At first I thought it's an animal, but then the more I listened to it, the more I was like, no, that's definitely not an animal. That's definitely a dripping noise. So yeah. He should be coming at midday today. So hopefully he can give us some answers. We haven't yet been in the loft. And I did say to Jared, probably tonight we need to go up there and just check that nothing has gone awry in there, because all we can kind of tell is it's coming from the ceiling. Because I was in the bedroom and I heard the crash in the chimney, we think it's probably that, but it depends on what the guy says today, so we'll see. We will see. I don't think he's replied to me yet. No, he hasn't, but I'm sure he will do at some point this morning. He's probably getting ready for the day. But yes, it's all right. Yeah, that's what's going on today. This is a side note, and it's not anything to do with house renovations, but yesterday me and Jared bought tickets to see Jonas Brothers this weekend, and honestly I haven't been this excited in a very long time. And just for you that don't know, I was a Jonas Brothers fan when I was like 13, 14 years old. I'm 30 now, so half my life I've been a Jonas Brothers fan. And I'm going to see them this weekend with Jared, which is, yeah. Honestly, my 14-year-old self would be screaming right now. So I'm glad I can do this for my little 14-year-old self. You know, me and my friend Erica used to watch Jonas Brothers live videos on, I don't even know if it was YouTube or if it was I actually can't remember. I remember me and her watching their funny videos, like the table video. If you're a Jonas Brothers fan, you know exactly what I'm talking about. There was just a little tiny, it was like Vine, but before that ever existed. They basically did a video where they came into a room, turned a table around, and then went back out. Sounds really ridiculous, and it's kind of like one of those stupid little TikToks that you see, but it was way before any form of social media was like coming to light. It was, or maybe YouTube had started by then, I actually can't remember, but yeah, it was a good time. We would watch their lives, we would comment on their lives, because you could comment on it at the time, and yeah, I'm just, yeah, very excited to say the least. I have bought not a whole new outfit, just a jacket. Not that this is really that interesting, this is a renovation channel, but I just wanted to share my exciting news because, yeah, I'm so excited. Honestly, I am holding back a lot of my excitement on this camera. I can't tell you, I'm gonna be like a giddy, I mean, you can probably already tell, I'm like a giddy 14-year-old again, because the fact that I'm going to see the band that I listened to throughout my teenage years, yeah. And for those Jonas Brothers fans, I'm a Joe fan. I was always rooting for Joe. I wasn't really a Nick fan, to be honest. The line "Red Dress" from that song, oh my goodness. My friend Erica will tell you, if she remembers this, I used to hate when he would say "red dress." Oh my goodness, it would just annoy me. Anyway, I've gotten over that now. I've moved on. But yeah, it's just I'm so excited. I know exactly what I'm gonna wear. And just a clarification, by the way, if you're interested to know, in total the tickets and the parking cost us £365, I think, or something like that. The tickets were about £70 each, and the parking's like £20. I wanted to get reserved parking, so that's why I did it online. It's not cheaper, but I wanted to make sure we had a parking space because this is Birmingham City we're talking about, so I didn't want to take that chance. So, but yes, so we're going to see Jonas Brothers. We're going to see Jonas Brothers Pep. Sorry you can't come with me, but yeah, I'm so excited. I think currently they're in Dublin, so they're not too far away. But anyway, I'm gonna go because I need to start getting ready for the day, getting ready for work, and yeah, dragging myself to the desk because all I want to do is sleep.